from Germany, please welcome Angelique Kerber. And from Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, please welcome Serena Williams.
A warm welcome to the final of this year's Bank of the West Classic, this opening WTA Premier level event of the Emirates Airline US Open Series, and it's been quite a week. We had a stellar field at the beginning of it, and at the end of things we have two of the world's top 10 going head-to-head here for the title on Stanford University campus. The world number one, the two-time former champion here, Serena Williams, up against Angelique Kerber, the third seed, who is appearing in her fourth final, WTA final of 2014. Yet to win one, though, trying to change that here today at the Toby Family Tennis Centre. Here's how it looks in terms of the draw between these two, how they've got there. And latterly, Serena, well, coming through against Andrea Petkovic, a tough first set there. You see Ana Ivanovic, she really had to do well there. 2 hours to pull that one out from a set down. Ivanovic played very well. Kerber, for her part, not troubled by Gabine Muguruza, the young Spaniard, but then saving a match point to defeat Varvara Lepchenko in 2 hours and 39 minutes. And you wonder, well, whether she'll be feeling the effects of that, because that was the night match in the Saturday session, the Saturday night session here in Stanford, and she's back out here in the afternoon, in the warm afternoon, to take on this woman, one of the greatest to have ever played the game, Serena Williams, for this title, hunting a third Stanford crown. She's won her two previous finals here, 2011, 2012, wins over Marion Bartoli and Coco Vandeweghe in 2012. Not playing the event last year, so therefore on a 12-match win streak, the American. It's Zhang in the chair for this final, about to conduct the coin toss. Guy McCree alongside Lucial building up to this one. Let's just see the coin toss take place here. Kerber winning the toss there. And the customary pre-final photograph between these two. Big event, big day for both of them here. And this event itself in its 18th straight year here in Stanford. 44th year overall that the Bank of the West Classic has been in existence, the longest running women's only professional tennis tournament in the world. And as we always seem to be here, we're blessed with pretty sunny conditions, temperatures going towards the mid-20s. The wind not really too much of an issue for the players to worry about here. Guy McCree alongside Lucial, as I say, and Lucy, she's the hot favourite here, isn't she? Serena Williams, I think everyone knows about these stats by now. The world number one. Such a good record here. And you get the impression building in confidence and form through this week as well.
That's exactly right, Guy, and she has got better and better, and I think she talked about it at the start. I mean, obviously this is the first tournament she's played since Wimbledon where she had the virus, so she's been under the weather and was just focusing on one match at a time. She's got herself through to the final, and she had to work hard against Petkovic, particularly in that first round. She talked about it at 5-all. She knew that she had to really step it up, that Petkovic was playing well. Otherwise she'd be a set down, and then really once she got that first set, we started to see the best tennis that she's played this week, serving well, returning well, looking to move forward, and that's the danger you feel for Kerber. When we look at the head-to-heads, Kerber has actually beaten Williams once before, back in 2012 in Cincinnati. They've played 5 times, but Williams has won the last 3 times. All of them have been on the hard courts, and you just feel with the way she serves and the way she returns, particularly against Kerber, where we know that the serve is the weaker area, it's going to be tough for Kerber. She's going to have to compete well. Obviously getting through that tough battle last night, it's going to be interesting to see how she bounces back physically.
Yeah, it is an important aspect. It's part of being a professional tennis player, and it's, I suppose, a nice problem to have, isn't it, getting to the back end of Premier level tournaments and having to deal with that. But it is a real issue for her because, as you say, Lucy, it was gruelling, that semi-final with Varvara Lepchenko, 2 hours and 39 minutes. In terms of the year, well, she's been very consistent once again, Angelique Kerber. 8 in the world, 10 in the race, and looking to make up ground really in terms of those top 8 spots in the road to Singapore, that year-long points race to the WTA finals at the end of October, which are taking place for the first time in Singapore this year. And debut run here in Stanford, a debut run to remember right the way through, winning a couple of three-setters. And interesting, actually, with Kerber, Lucy, that she's won a couple of three-setters this week, because earlier on in the year, that was her problem, wasn't it? She was losing a lot of tight matches, but she's turned that round, not just here, but in the last few months.
She has, and she has had an incredible year, hasn't she, Kerber? It was 2012 where she had a phenomenal year. I mean, that's really where she broke through. Struggled a little bit in 2013, but has got that form back, and she is just so consistent.
Here's the road to the championship match that Serena Williams has enjoyed, as we've been discussing their wins over the young Czech Karolina Pliskova, and a really tough battle with Anna Ivanovic, and then that win over Andrea Petkovic. Kerber also getting a bye through the opening round, the top 4 seeds in this 28-woman field, stellar field that we've had this week at the Bank of the West Classic. And they all got byes through the opening round. Test against the big serving American Vanderway. No such trouble against Muguruza, and then that match with Lepchenko. It was interesting, actually, reports of this on the official WTA website, Lucy, WTAtennis.com. Very, very good write-ups of it. Good quote as well out of it that we heard that she gave to Andrew Krasny after the match, saying, just simply, I don't know how I won that match. And I think that was the feeling of everyone last night coming out of this one.
It certainly was. As you say, a set and 5-2 down, had that match point. And you have to say, Lepchenko, she struggled, didn't she? She got tight, she got nervous, and just opened the door back in, and you suddenly saw a change of mindset from Kerber and was able to just somehow get over the line. And she's given herself another opportunity here, another final, 4th of the year.
Yeah, indeed, having lost the previous 3. We just saw briefly the head-to-head, and you see it there on the scoreboard here on the stadium court. Just a brief thought from you, Lucy, on that. We'll talk more about that as it goes on. Kerber with the 1 win in Cincinnati in 2012. A lot of people feel there was a bit of an asterisk against that, because Serena, by all accounts, was very out of sorts, had a very, very tough schedule, but still a very good win. But the fact that the 3 previous meetings, all straight sets for Williams, and Kerber hasn't won any more than 4 games in any of those 6 sets.
I think that you've got to take that into account, and it is the fact that with the way that Williams plays, she looks to be aggressive. She's going to be pushing Kerber back, and Kerber's going to need to try and play with good depth if she can, but it's not easy to do when the ball's shooting through at you. Interesting that all their matches have been on hard, so they haven't played on any other surfaces. But for Kerber, she's got another chance out here, another final. We know she's a good competitor. She's going to have to physically be feeling good today to I feel, stand a chance against Williams.
Yeah, you saw that roll of honour. Serena Williams twice on it before there. A quick look at the road to Singapore. Serena will go up to 5, and she'll go up to 4 with the title here in Stanford, but definitely going up to 5 at the very least. A reminder that if you'd like to learn more about either of the players in today's broadcast, do visit the official website of the WTA. You can do that by logging on to www.wtatennis.com. Kerber, it's worth mentioning as well in that road to Singapore. Well, 10 and looking to close ground, and it's been a good week. Big opportunity here to go further. The final of this year's Bank of the West Classic, the opening Premier level stop on the WTA on the Emirates Airline US Open Series as well. Big match this, 2-time former champion Serena Williams, the top seed, the world number 1, against the 3rd seed Angelique Kerber on Stanford debut this week, all the way through to the final. Her 4th final of 2014 on the WTA, hasn't won any of the previous 3. Is that going to change here? Is she going to finally add a trophy this year for all the good work that she's done in getting to these finals? Or will it be Serena once again celebrating here in Stanford? It's Guy McCree and Lucy R with you in the commentary box for this final. Let's see how this shapes up. Serena has enjoyed herself in past meetings with Kerber. How will this one go this afternoon? The world number 1 to serve first.
30.
Good return there from Kerber. She's got to get herself up on the baseline. That's where she's going to need to be.
No look in there for Kerber. Serena off to a very solid start in this one. She talked about it, Williams, just how much she enjoys playing here. But Kerber has also been mentioning that as well. She's enjoyed the conditions this week. You generally hear that from players when they get through to the final. They're quite happy with the world, how things are going.
Very true.
But for both of them, I mean, in similar sorts of ways, actually. Hadn't played since Wimbledon. They would have enjoyed the fact they've come through these matches. They've both had some tough matches in the week. It's been a very profitable one in more ways than one for both of them coming into this. I suppose all eyes really, you see on Kerber here, especially in the start, that it isn't sluggish, that she's got good body language, because it is a tough turnaround for her. Finishing, was it about 10 o'clock last night, Kerber? Would have then had to do a media as well. It's always easy to get to sleep immediately after all of that. Got to eat too, everything, all the parts of being a pro athlete.
The cool down, the process, it all takes a couple of hours. And as you say, when you've been out there with the adrenaline, and also sometimes late at night, you're having to drink the energy drinks, and they can keep you awake. Conditions were tough out there. Part of it though. Players have to deal with it, and Kerber will have been there before.
Oh, it's dropped in. Serena could have played it for sure.
Quite hit the centre of the racket, and Williams there just misjudging it. See that so often from Kerber, don't we, where she's just crouched down and is able to make contact with the ball, find the court. It's going to be the issue though, the serve, and just the fact that she knows that Williams is going to be looking to push forward.
Sasha's been in that role for quite a while.
Many years, isn't it?
Such a solid partnership, isn't it? Those two have got.
Do get on well.
Advantage, Kerber.
Second double of this opening service game.
It is the weakest part of her game. It's an area that she's looked to focus on. She's trying to be more aggressive with the first serve. Can struggle with the ball toss sometimes. It's too low. Doesn't get enough racket head speed. there for Williams.
Advantage, Kerber. Game, Kerber.
Tough opening service game, that one, but she didn't face any break points, Kerber, on the board.
1 game.
Did a good job to come through, chucking in a couple of double faults. It's just let off the hook a couple of times from Williams, missing the return.
Reminder there of how you can watch Premier level tennis anywhere in the world. WTAtennis.com/WTA TV. There's an interactive viewing guide there. Anywhere in the world, you put in your location and you can find out how to watch these top level events on the WTA throughout the year.
Got that one wrong, Williams. Had set it up so well. It's perfect serve down the tee.
Oh, found it. Fabulous shot.
That is where she's dangerous, Kerber. Does have the ability to find spaces.
German with the first breakpoint chances. Not the greatest of games, that from the world number one. Kerber won't mind. Breaks to love and gets the first strike in this Bank of the West Classic final. Kerber, 2-1 first set.
Emirates Airline, the title sponsor of the Emirates Airline U.S. Open Series, brings fans closer to the game they love. Enjoy globally inspired gourmet cuisine in every seat as you fly non-stop to Dubai and on to more than 140 destinations worldwide. Fly Emirates. Hello tomorrow. And congratulations goes out to Asia Adele. You and a friend are going to be upgraded instantly. All you have to do is stop by the Bank of the West tent. You're going to be coming on down the city courtside for the best seat in the house. Go West. Bank of the West. Congratulations, Asia. Come to the Bank of the West tent.
Time.
Well, all the talk ahead of this final was that it would be perhaps one way, and pretty quickly as well for the two-time former champion Serena Williams. We are still very in the early stages here of this one, but it's Williams down an early break of serve. Interesting. Kerber with the break at 2-1 first set.
That's where Kerber is so good, isn't it? She's able to take advantage of opportunities, and Williams, who hasn't started particularly well. There can be a tendency to overplay. You're looking at a slower ball.
15.
Certainly a different pace ball that Williams would have faced yesterday against Petkovic, who does hit heavier than Kerber. Good change up there from the German.
30, 15.
Does do that well, has the ability to change direction, go up the line. So that does take time away from her opponent. Timing's just not there at the moment, is it, Guy?
20,
Williams.
No, it is surprising. Everyone expected if there was going to be a slightly off-key start to this one to be made, it would be made by the German, but it's the other way around.
Reduce.
It's not really coming together here in these early stages for Serena Williams. I think the point you made, Lucy, is a good one here. It's a very different matchup, and maybe that's the issue. The one she had against Kerber's fellow German in the semi-finals. Superb from Kerber. Backing up the break of serve.
Kaplan leads 3 games to 1.
Great start from the German.
The official Twitter account of the WTA, @WTA, and it's been dominated today not just by tweets around this final, but also the all-access hour that's been taking place ahead of the next WTA Premier level event, the Rogers Cup in Montreal. All-access hour happening, and lots about that on the official WTA Twitter, @WTA. Both these two, of course, will be involved there in the Rogers Cup, both getting opening round byes, and could be playing qualifiers or could be playing, well, they will know in terms of Kerber, she might be playing Caroline Garcia or a qualifier as it stands at the moment. Qualifiers haven't been placed as of yet. Serena will play Sam Stosur or a qualifier in her first match. She's actually defending champion. She's defending a lot of points, Serena, over this period of the WTA season.
With the racket, she changed her mind. It looked as if she was going to change it just to finish the game.
Stings her again with that play.
She's done that well today so far, hasn't she? She's able to fire that forehand up the line.
20, 30.
More wrong there, Williams. Something to mount up those errors.
Superb return. She is on it here early on, Kerber. No doubt about that.
Deuce.
Didn't get the ball to kick up enough there, Williams. It's straight into the hitting zone, into the forehand of Kerber.
Advantage, Williams.
Chance there for Kerber, just didn't quite get herself in the right position, was left reaching on that return. She's
Deuce.
stubborn, isn't she? She won't change the racket until the change of ends. Keeps looking at the strings. Going now.
Definitely thinking about it again.
So, I don't understand. I mean, it's got into her head. Just change it.
Ready a break up, Kerber. Break point in this game as well. And she does have another break. A sense of disbelief around the stadium court crowd here we're picking up in Stanford as Kerber moves a double break up at 4-1. First set.
Tennis fans, did you know that USTA Northern California brings the joy of tennis to players of all ages and backgrounds through support of local community and outreach programs? Stop by the USTA Northern California booth today and learn more about hits and other grassroots efforts. Plus, members stop by for your free gift. USTA North now. Find yourself in the game.
Time.
Two-time former champion, top seed world #1 Serena Williams, struggling here in the Shears final in Stanford early on. Already broken twice by Angelique Kerber. Has a handy lead with coming up to 20 minutes on the match clock.
Oh,
Challenge here from Kerber. Very tight, that one.
it was tight. It looked like it was going out, but did that nick a little bit of the line?
Needs something to get her going here, Serena. Maybe that's it.
It's been the key shot, hasn't it, for Kerber, that forehand up the line, to able to just step in, take it early. It's taken a lot of time away from Williams. If you can get into that forehand wing, take time from her, you can struggle. If she's got time, that's what will happen.
It's something that actually we saw Anna Ivanovic do. The Serb did a lot of things well in that really good, high-quality quarter-final between the pair, but she got Williams moving out to a forehand side and exposed a bit of weakness there.
And there it is again. Just has not found the rhythm on the returns, has she, Williams? So it's a much faster serve that she was facing yesterday against Petkovic.
And she's struggling to come up with any consistent answer at the moment to what Kerber is posing. Deep trouble in this first set, the American. Already mentioned the Twitter account of the WTA. The Facebook account is also well worth a like. Over 1.3 million likes on the WTA Facebook account now. Very successful. Again, lots of information, not just around this final there, but also around the upcoming Rogers Cup.
Found the line again, Williams.
Nicely handled. That wasn't easy. Especially with all the pressure on her because of the start she's made. Clean, sweet and successful for Serena, who does get another game on the board, but she's still in big trouble in this opening set. Kerber, 5-2 to the good.
Kerber leads 5-2.
Be sure to visit the Buick display is located at Gate 8 and across from concessions to enter to win a 2015 Buick of your choice, as well as receive an official Bank of the West Classic ticket lanyard. Good luck to you.
Time.
25 minutes played here. You would have expected this scoreline at this point. Not many gave Angelique Kerber much of a hope in this final. But with the new balls, third seed serving for this first set now at 5-2.
13.
It's more likely from the Americans' perspective. Clean strike there.
30-15.
Set points here for Kerber.
Must have hit the line again.
40-30.
Second set point.
Didn't quite get herself in the right position, Kerber. Last couple of points she's had the opportunity to get that forehand up the line into play. Certainly seems to be better timing on the backhand wing. Williams at the moment, that's the stronger side.
First break point that Serena's had in this final. Kerber's already had a couple of set points in this game, remember. Serena's turn in this game to fail to convert. Much more decisive there that time, Lucy, from the world number one.
It was better playing. There's the backhand moving around. You can see the court position she was in there, so obviously feeling more comfortable off that wing.
Cranking up the pressure in this game, Williams. The break point coming up.
She was nearly caught out on the shot before, wasn't she? She hesitated and was looking as if she was coming forward and then backed up.
Kerber will challenge this understandably, but I say the feeling was that she's just pushed this wide. Is she going to get a reprieve?
I think she feels that as well.
Cheers from the many Serena supporters in this stadium court crowd as the American gets one of the breaks back here, keeps this first set alive. Let's not forget, Kerber having 2 set points in that previous game as well.
Percentages have got better for Williams. Just wonder if the belief has gone from Kerber. Has to try and regroup though. Keep the focus and the belief out here. Perhaps just take another look at the scoreboard. She's still leading.
Second ace of the contest for Serena Williams, who reduces the arrears further in this first set. Kerber now leads just by 5 games to 4.
Kerber leads 5 games to 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, the mission Endura Cool Towel is the only chemical-free, machine-washable cooling product on the market. It also has UPF 50 sun protection and a patented technology to get 30 degrees below your body temperature. Check out the mission move today right here at the tournament.
Time.
On the comeback trail, the world number 1 in this opening set, Serena Williams, was 5-2 down. Angelique Kerber had 2 set points. But now, the gap has narrowed somewhat. Still serving for the set for a second time, the German, this time at 5-4.
Kerber's got to try and keep it away from the backhand wing at the moment. Serena is timing that side well. Challenging that? What do you think? I think that hit the line.
Yeah,
didn't it?
no, I'm with you, Lucy. Gut feeling is that Serena's made this. Indeed she has. Building up a head of steam now, starting to, the American.
Challenging that as well. Oh,
Such a shame, because I've got to say, I think that one's even tighter. Amazing how often that happens when you run out of challenges in a set and then you get a moment. Maybe she lets it affect her there. Third double fall of the contest, broken to love. And from 5-2 down, Serena Williams is now back at parity. How quickly sets can turn around, especially when this amazing woman is involved.
Quite incredible, really. Kerber, I mean, you just sensed, didn't you, when she got broken at 5-2, having had those set points. It just visibly looked as if the belief had gone. Didn't really attempt to play a solid game. Put some pressure on Williams's serve.
No, I think you're right, because even when Serena broke back to 3-5, I mean, she was still very vulnerable at that point. As you say, maybe Kerber guilty of just taking her foot off the pedal. What's happened now is that Serena definitely has got a game going. It's going to spell big problems for the German, you feel.
I guess it just goes back to the head-to-head, the last 3 matches that have been pretty comfortable for Williams. How much does Kerber actually believe out here?
Four in a row for Serena Williams, turning this opening set right around. She has her nose in front now. 6-5 the lead for the top seed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we bring naturally pure mountain spring water from the remote American wilderness to you. Find or request American Summits at local stores, restaurants, and spas. The Epiphany, a new July View hotel in downtown Palo Alto, is proud to be an official sponsor of the longest-running women-only tennis tournament in the world. Visit us at the Epiphany Hotel Club, featuring Lure and Till Restaurant.
Time.
Four games in a row for Serena Williams in this opening set. And imperative from Angelique Kerber's point of view now that she stops this run, clearly. Because having served for the set on 2 occasions, having had 2 set points, she's serving to stay in it now at 5-6. Superb. Again from Williams.
Really has hit that backhand well today, hasn't she, Williams? Perfect accuracy here again.
First ace for Kerber.
set a little bit too early. She was expecting the return to be a bit deeper. I think she had more time to get set up behind the ball.
Advantage, Kerber. Thank you.
And again there, of course, I think Kerber might have challenged. But again, she's out of them. You look at it, it's another tight one. It might just have been long.
I think it was long.
It is definitely, it's another moment where Kerber might have looked to have challenged, but she can't do that. Serena stepping it up again.
Advantage, Williams.
Saved 2 set points earlier in the set. Now a chance of her own to snare it.
Just can't seem to get over the line, can she? Both had opportunities in this game.
Advantage, Kerber.
Kerber certainly seems to have got her focus back. I did feel when they got up out of the chair after the change of ends that Williams was going to break reasonably comfortably, take the opening set.
It's been her best shot really in the course of the set. It's Kerber's turn to save a set point. Perhaps fittingly here.
Game's over.
In the end, it goes to the tie-break.
One additional challenge.
Well, again, we've talked about it, haven't we? I mean, this way, Kerber is so good. Doesn't go away, even though she threw in a couple of poor games. The mind certainly went. The focus was on the set points that had been and gone.
1-0, Williams.
She'll be pleased to get a challenge back as well.
Yeah, there were a couple of moments there. And once she'd lost all of them, where I'm pretty sure she would have challenged and couldn't do so.
Williams. Next person.
all over that serve. Serena taking charge of this first set tie break. 2 mini breaks up now.
Lombard, thank you. Center serve. Williams.
Couple more quick points for Williams.
5-0.
Tough to see her losing the set now from this position.
Been a few twists.
Yeah, I fancy her at 5-0 in the break, at least.
I have to agree.
At least Kerber gets a point on the board in this tiebreak as they turn around for the first time.
5-1, Williams.
That might be the moment where it is confirmed. Using another mini break there, Kerber. This tiebreak really hasn't been much of a contest, not like the regular set itself, which, as you were saying, Lucy, had so many twists and turns. Serena with a second set point first of this tiebreak. And she closes it out quite emphatically. A third ace of the set, back from 5-2 down in the set itself, saving a couple of set points. Serena Williams showing that why she's the best on the WTA. A set to the good. Quite a turnaround in that opening set. Angelique Kerber 2 set points. She was 5-2 up. Serena Williams, well, she's done it many times. She's won lots of matches easily, but she's also showcased over her illustrious career the ability to turn sets round, and that's what she managed to do there. Kerber begins this second set. It is that quality of a champion, isn't it, Lucy, that people often forget about. They think, oh, you know, it's all plain sailing. But actually, a lot of the time when you win a title, go through the week, you've got to come through some difficult moments to turn things around. That's what she did there.
She's had to do it in the last couple of matches, hasn't she? And that can be the case when you haven't played so many matches. Important week for Williams to do well here, even if she's not playing her best tennis, to be able to take the title here. So she's going to have her eyes firmly fixed on the US Open. She just felt it was a classic case of Kerber just doubting herself at key moments.
Again, firmly onto the front foot. No second invitation needed, of course. Williams down to a tee. Early break points here in the second. Pull that one into play. And a concerning situation for Angelique Kerber becomes even more so there. Williams with the immediate break. Look back at the first set stats, Lucy, and it was all about the comeback really from Williams, because for a large part of that set, Kerber was the one on top.
Well, that's right, as you say. I mean, Williams, she did struggle, didn't she? The timing wasn't there. 22 unforced errors. Started to string together some more winners towards the end of the set. Just felt it was Kerber again. Just slight lack of belief. I guess the head-to-head, so you can understand, has beaten Williams. It was a few years ago.
That's number 4.
Better return there from Kerber. Able to get good depth sent down the centre of the court. somehow try and get herself up on the scoreboard, Kerber. Otherwise, she could find this set running away pretty quickly.
Game Williams.
Extending the lead for world number 1.
Williams leads.
Got this match, this final right now, where she wants it. Sluggish start that she made, it seems a little while ago. Video highlights of this final to follow later on the official website of women's professional tennis, www.wtatennis.com.
Does have that ability. Sometimes you just wonder how she's able to find the court. I mean, the contact point here is almost behind her.
She was up to that so quickly. Serena just gobbled that up.
Take another look. Just perhaps too much height there, and that's what gave Williams the time to be able to chase it down. Just take a little bit more pace off it, Kerber. The backhand line from Williams. It's been good today, hasn't it? The backhand saved her at key times.
It was the shot that got her in, kind of kept her going, wasn't it, early on when she was struggling otherwise. Point saved
from Kerber. This is a big game for the German. Majority of those double faults have been out to the ad side. Just doesn't seem to push up off the ground on that second serve sometimes, Kerber.
Advantage, Kerber.
Very important there for Angelique Kerber to get on the board, saving a break point in that game, but still Williams up by a set and a break here.
Williams leads 2-1.
With more than 200 handmade menu selections and more than 50 signature cheesecakes and desserts, there's something for everyone at the Cheesecake Factory. Located in the heart of downtown Colorado, visit thecheesecakefactory.com for more info.
Time.
Those stats have got better. Partly through that first set bit, they were much lower, around 50 off the first serve, and it was around 15 when the second serve went in for Williams. Normally our best statistics, particularly the points won when that first serve goes in.
Well, Andrea Petkovic talked about it, didn't she? A few players have to be fair, but Petkovic most recently saying that the fact is with it, it gives us such, it can give anyone a foundation when they're serving well, but because it's so good, it just gives so much rhythm to the rest of the game. And when she's serving well, then she basically feels, well, I can't be broken if I'm serving well, so I can attack you even more when it comes to return. And that's a bad cocktail for an opponent to have to deal with.
Well, that's right, isn't it? I mean, they're the first two shots of every single point, and for Williams, she does have the ability to just fire down a serve, get herself a quick point, and give her the opportunity to attack the second ball, as we saw there, her second ball.
Game Williams. Williams leads 3-1.
Reminder how you can watch Premier level events anywhere in the world based on your location. Put in that location in at wtatennis.com/WTA TV. I'll tell you how to watch events such as this one. Lots of Premier level tennis coming up, not least the Rogers Cup straight away. Main draw play coverage starting on Monday. And Cincinnati to follow, and New Haven. So well done. Terrific technique.
Good pick up here from Kerber. And no, I think, not sure how cleanly she struck that volley.
Certainly was very awkward for Serena, that one. Couldn't pull it off. And allows Kerber to keep the deficit from her point of view to just the set and a break in arrears.
3-2. Time.
Continuing to boast very impressive numbers behind her first serve, Serena. Setting a break up here. Serving at 3-2 in the second.
Love.
Fifth ace now for Serena. So that looked a little bit quicker than 111 miles an hour it was clocked at. So we got the fastest recorded serve ever.
That's right.
Earlier in the week. Sabina Lisicki, 131 miles an hour during her defeat to Ana Ivanovic.
Holds on to the ball well here, Kerber. Really is difficult to read which way she's going to go.
Just clutching at that right side again, Kerber. That was an ongoing problem for her during the semi-final with Lepchenko.
Didn't get the trainer on, did she? We thought that perhaps she might.
Got the impression she was trying to create something there, Kerber, but nothing really too much in terms of what mattered, points on the board.
It's absorbing the pace well, Kerber, particularly off that backhand side. Yeah, a number of balls back in that rally.
Her best service games for some time. Holding to love and still in touch here, just about. Williams at a set in 4-3. hour and a quarter played in this year's Bank of the West Classic final. Two-time former champion Serena Williams hunting a third Stanford crown. A couple of games away from doing just that. Still up by the break in this second set, serving at a set and 4-3. Six aces now. But just can't really get in to these return games. She needs to do. She's running out of time here. Love hold for Serena. 1 point dropped in her last 3 service games, and she's a game away now.
That's the danger, isn't it? You get broken early. Continuing to rise those percentages for Williams.
Might have to serve it out here, Serena. 2 points away now, Kerber. I'm sure she would have thought back a few times to that handy advantage she had, the set point she had in the first set. Started so well, Serena didn't. That seems a distant memory now.
It does, doesn't it?
Like it's going to be more WTA final disappointment here for Angelique Kerber. 3 final defeats already in 2014. 3 championship points for Serena Williams. Well played there to save the first of them.
Timing there on the forehand, Williams.
30-14.
Would you believe it?
Kerber's hanging in well, as you expect from her. It matters who you are or who you're playing. For anyone, trying to close out a match can be difficult. Just tensing up a bit, Serena.
Saved 3 championship points already. He is a 4th opportunity for the world number 1 to close this out.
Please.
It is a 3rd Stanford title for the world number 1. They rise to applaud one of the greatest players to have ever played this wonderful sport. The top seed Serena Williams had to fight back in that first set, but from then on she was pretty much in control of things. She's beaten Angelique Kerber and she wins the Bank of the West Classic once again.
She certainly did have to fight hard in that opening set, and I'm sure Kerber is going to be having nightmares about those match points. Doing a good job once more, Williams, have been able to sneak through the first set and then really, as you say, Guy, take control of that second.
Final coming up in just a few moments as well. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause. She had a great week. Let's hear it for your finalist, Angelique Kerber.
Look back, Lucy, at the match summary. Good start from Kerber, but as you made the point a few times, as it wore on, Serena did a very good job of turning those numbers around and improving them.
Well, didn't she? I mean, high numbers, as we always expect from Williams, and a lot of